He's going to be now sitting out this final, and by virtue of Mickey dropping out, Dashawn Jordan moves up. He was the next in line. So Dashawn Jordan is going to be our first to start off this men's street final. Chase Webb, Jagger Eaton, Ryan DeCenzo, Chaz Ortiz, Kelvin Hoffler, and Yuto Hiragome. Dashawn Jordan, now he's thrown into this mix, guys. What do you think, Andrew? How's this going to shake things up?
Dashawn is, I mean, he's going to go full attack mode. He's got some of the craziest tricks you're going to see out there. Amazing lock on a frontside crooked grind. He'll go bigger spin flip front board. If he can put that stuff down, I definitely think he is in contention.
All right, well, Dashawn Jordan is going to start this off just getting the shoulder tap. You know, maybe that's a good thing, though. You weren't really sure you were going to be in the comp, and all of a sudden, you're the first guy up. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it takes away some of the nerves.
Yeah, or gives you 3 times the nerves. Who knows?
Well, he's got 3 tries. So.
Yeah, that's right. 60 seconds, 3 runs. Keep your best run, Dashawn Jordan on course.
Starting it off, beautiful backside over crook down the rail. Getting the pushes in. Nose blunt on the other side. Dashawn is another one of those guys. He's really versatile. Cab back lip. He's going to skate all the rails, but if he wanted to, he could Andrecht on the quarter pipe, no problem.
Dashawn's got years of amateur skateboarding experience under his belt, so it's where he kind of sharpened his knives and won a street league stop last year, so he's really bust onto the pro contest scene.
I don't think he could be any more clean than the run he's having right now. He's just immaculate on all of his landing.
Coming in at the Boost Mobile gap. Oh, going for the frontside half cab flip. Honestly, that's kind of unique. Not normal for him.
I don't think I've ever seen Dashawn bust that trick out, especially not in the contest.
Well, Muska was.
There you go. That was the bigger spin flip front board attempt. I think he might run out of rail on that. You know, we saw him front 270 switch front board. And he kind of dinked the rail. But man, that's a bigger spin flip front board. Is a lot of spinning to get in on those tech rails.
Well, Dashawn Jordan kind of winding out this run right now. A couple mistakes, but as we said, these guys get 3 runs. So let's talk us through the replays here.
Yeah, there's that cab back lip, taking it to fakie. So much power and control. He's got so much pop there, utilizes it on that 360 flip. Nice and controlled. And here's where things kind of went wrong, going for a frontside half cab flip. Unique trick for Dashawn, and it cost him.
Well, we're moving right along here on the roster. Dashawn Jordan's first run, a 63.33. But you can throw that one away. You get 2 more shots at this.
Yeah, that's not typical Dashawn Jordan score, so I don't think that'll hold. And Chase Webb, look at him, he's pumped. He's got this crazy gap out he does to the double kick, and he pulls it. Wow. That is such a strong start.
Gap to back 50 on that is insane. There's nobody else skating the course like that.
Yeah, there's 0 room for error. Nice blunt slide. Getting out early.
3 rail tricks in 15 seconds. That was insane.
He's got a hustle going on right now.
You called it, Andrew. Chase is coming in hot. 50-50ing the double kink, 180ing out this time.
Yeah, I talked to him a little earlier. He was just really excited to be in there, and he was like, look, I'm not normally the flip guy. He goes down on the kickflip front 50, but he was like, you know what, I'm just going to go gnarly because that's my strength. Do. Yeah. Oh, frontside flip getting away.
Yeah, we didn't see him miss either of those tricks all through qualifying or practice, really. Rare misses on those flips right there from Chase.
That's tough because he started out so gnarly that if he wants to put a perfect run down, he's going to have to go gap back 50 again, which is quite possibly one of the most terrifying tricks you can do out there on the court.
Yeah, and you saw the anticipation from him before that run. It's an intense trick. So difficult.
Well, let's walk through the replays. He is just calling butt right there.
Yeah, 50-50 on a double kink handrail, gapping out to it. It's got to be totally
Look at his
perfect.
Face.
Oh my God.
It says it all.
He's like the human embodiment of the Bad Boy Club logo from the 80s.
Chase is just totally fearless. There we see 50-50 to the double kink. This time, 180ing out. Nice and controlled, and here's where things went wrong on this kickflip 50. We saw him make that every time throughout the week.
Unfortunately going down right there. So Chase Webb will get 2 more shots at this. He is looking at a 53.66 as his first score on the board. That'll go away. Throw away. I just like the intensity. He's carrying a lot of speed. All right, moving right along. Jagger Eaton, a dark horse pick. He's got crazy quarter pipe tricks. That frontside blunt kickflip out is absolutely bonkers.
I think even saying dark horse is a little off though, because I mean he won Tampa Pro, he's won Tampa Am. This is the format that he excels in. You know, he excels in the run format. So, I don't know if he was going switchback lip or switchback tail, but that's a crazy way to start it off.
He's not a household name yet, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. The crazy thing is he can go out and skate a mega ramp too.
Oh yeah, that's where he kind of shined and came to notice in skateboarding. And since he's picked up some insane street skills, started crushing all the street contests as well.
So having 60 seconds on the clock here, we're watching a couple tricks be missed here. There's a chance, there's an opportunity if you bail a couple times to come back and really hammer it home and put the points on, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, Jagger is super well versed in skating contests. He came up in the AM circuit. You know, he knows how to skate a contest. This is not going to be the one for him. I mean, he's got 3 bails. That back nose one was beautiful.
And when you've got as much contest experience as Jagger, you can totally do a mental reset. You have to just pretend this first run didn't even happen.
And that, 3 runs, best of 3 format is great for anyone in any competition, just because it kind of gives you a little bit of a chance to knock the cobwebs out.
Yeah, we saw people struggle with the 2-run format. It really, I think it affected them mentally because they really had no throwaway runs.
All right, well, we had some problems here on Jagger's first run. Talk me through what went wrong here.
Yeah, he was going for a switch kickflip, I believe, to switch back lip, and just didn't get the pop he needed to get over the handrail and place it in that switch backside lip slide, unfortunately.
Well, Jagger Eaton run number 1, a 36.33 as we move down the line here of just intensely great skaters. Ryan DeCenzo will be up next.
DeCenzo, you see him all sweaty. He's been on the course all morning. He's practiced more than anyone.
Well, it's Canada Day. So that's why he's so sweaty.
He was so excited about that too. He's like, don't worry, I'll celebrate 4th of July. He's like, this is just the warm-up.
Off to a great start.
That is insane right
Sugar
there.
cane.
Such a cool trick to throw in your run.
Yeah, that's typically a vert transitional trick.
He also does it on the other side, which is insane.
Switch
Look at that.
lip slide through the kink. This is a great run. Ryan DeCenzo's got so much contest experience. Been ripping these things for almost a decade now.
Well, he got a top 3 finish in 2016 here in Long Beach. DeCenzo is just
so fast.
Putting on a clinic right now.
Massive frontside flip to flat.
DeCenzo
Amazing. This is a great run. He's got to hang on for these last 15 seconds. Frontside 180 up. Perfect.
Yes.
Fakey flip.
For a second, I thought he was getting wheeled by right there. He muscled through that.
One trick left for Ryan DeCenzo.
Yeah, that is so difficult to try.
Oh, no.
Oh, the back tail. You know what, though? The rest of that run was super insane.
Yeah, last trick, a basic trick at that. I think he'll still score pretty darn well on that.
Now you can just tell by the end of that run there, DeCenzo is just gassed out completely. It's a long time to be on course.
That is crazy. He goes on the other side for that sugar cane. Here's the switch lip slide to switch, which is super unnatural, control-wise through a kink. That's crazy. Nice, big, lofty frontside 360. The fakey flip. Check that wheel. So close to some wheel bite right there. Oh, and he just muscles through.
Well, we are halfway through run number 1. Ryan DeCenzo moves into first place, 87.33. Will it be enough to take down Yuto Hiragome? 4 more riders to go. Stick with us here at Long Beach, California. You are watching the Dew Tour, built by Mountain Dew. All right, well, Vincent Milou coming out of France is up next. We're going to see if Ryan DeCenzo's score will hold on as Vincent gets ready to drop. 21 years old, out of France.
Yeah, Vincent was here yesterday skating for a while after the contest, gearing up for this. He's super stoked.
Oh, he's a machine. Nice big spin front board to Fakey.
Coming back in, Fakey. Oh, I love that half cab feeble back to switch. Super difficult, especially on such a short rail.
Yeah, it's typically a transition trick.
There we go, the kickflip backside board slide. That's a Vincent Malou special. He can kickflip into lip slides, board slides, no problem. Frontside flip up. Oh, nice. Switch flip down the double set.
I've seen Vincent crush it in Europe for a few years now. He's just now getting known in the States.
Oh, so close on the gap. Kickflip front lip. If he can get that in the next run, it's going to be a solid score. Coming in switch. Switch back lip. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for him on run number 1, but he's got 2 more ahead of him. And he definitely has the makings for quite a fine run out there.
So Chris Pastors, talk us through some of the highlights of this run.
Yeah, there's that perfect front blunt slide. And then this is a Vincent Malou patented trick here, the kickflip board slide, taking it to fakie. So much control. Then a perfect switch flip.
And then unfortunately,
Setting up for some speed. Another Vincent Malou standard, the kickflip lip slide, almost pulling it. Hopefully he gets that for run number 2.
well, currently he is sitting in 2nd place right now. He definitely has a little more that he can bring to that run, just kind of leaving a little on the table right there. As we see Willie Santos in the house.
Yeah, he actually rides for Willie's company, Willie's Workshop. Legend.
All right. Speaking of legends, Chaz Ortiz came into the Dew Tour at a very young age. Chaz has been around, basically raised on the Dew Tour. Remember when Chaz didn't have tattoos and he was winning Dew Tour?
Yeah, Chaz.
Dating Dew Tour events for about a decade now. He's only 24 years old. It's crazy. And he's a veteran of contests.
He's dealt with some injury over these last couple of years, but he's out there. He skated great in qualifiers.
Off to a great start. Nice Smith grind, popping out a little early there.
Talked to him a little about his strategy. He said he wants to come out, put down 1 solid run, and then he's going to have 2 to attempt to build on that.
And Andrew, you said you spoke to him earlier and he was really hungry. He just seemed like super motivated to come out here and just chomp this thing.
Yeah, he's really excited. I mean, I think when you spend that much time injured, you are just chomping at the bit to get out there, get some skating in, especially because with the way the internet is now, last thing you want is to be forgotten, you know? So he's coming through and really showing that he's still got it. Kickflip back lip down the long
Yeah, that
rail.
was so perfect. And he knows not to get shook when he falls. He's got so much contest experience.
Oh, kickflip front feeble.
That was perfect.
This will be the last trick for him right here. Missing the last one, but just ingredients of an amazing run right there.
I'm curious to see where he takes it now because, you know, that front Smith was in his safety run. He said he's got a replacement for that. We'll see if he goes right into the gnar or if he's going to try to put down the safety.
We saw the nollie front feeble. There's a perfect backside flip. He's going kick flip front feeble, locking it in perfectly.
You do not see a lot of people doing that trick.
Fortunately for Chaz, falling, stepping off a couple times, but he gets 2 more runs to put it down. I mean, man, some of the tricks he's doing are so tech, and he just does them really easy. Run number 1, 75.66, bumps him into 2nd place, even with those falls.
Yeah, with 2 falls, that's still a great score. Tells you what he's capable of.
All right, moving right along here. Next up from Brazil, Kelvin Hoffler. And Kelvin has won, actually a few years back in Los Angeles, he won both the downhill street style event and the street course event in one weekend. This guy is a contest machine as well.
Yeah, Kelvin has just won so many contests. He's really kind of a contest veteran. Placed 2nd Dew Tour last year. There you see a nice backside nose blunt. Front 270, off to a great start. He's got so much power.
Combo right
Oh, man, the kickflip front blunt down that rail would be insane, especially just in the middle of a run like that.
Yeah, that's a risky one to put at the beginning of your run.
That's one of the things that's so awesome about Kelvin is it seems like he's just 100% going for it every single time.
Yeah, he risks it for sure. Nice switch tail slide there.
The flow on his run is crazy. There's
Hanging
no, like,
on.
look at this setup. He's just going.
Bang, bang, bang. He's got
Wow,
so
that
much
was
power.
so many tricks right there.
Adding up the points.
So by virtue of that first fall, I mean, he's really kind of just making up for it here by landing
look at that. The
everything.
Yuto special.
It's the first time I've seen someone else do that trick.
Twice as
Kelvin
many
wants
tricks.
it.
Oh, is he gonna? Oh, so close to the kickflip front blunt. Man, that was crazy. And also sending a message to Yuto out there like, oh, you got that? That's cool. I got it too.
You got
That was
unique?
nuts.
I got unique.
There was just so much going on there. You know, after that early fall, it just seemed like he packed in twice as many tricks as everybody else.
Yeah.
Kelvin's a contest veteran. He knew he needed the points, so he just went all out on the rest of his
But
run.
it's just the fact that the hustle is so much harder than everyone else. Like, there was no setup running up any of these ramps. It was all trick to trick to trick.
Brazil
everywhere.
don't play, baby.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's kind of the Chaz Ortiz thing is he's got so many tricks usually, but Kelvin just came out, really went for it. If he can get that run with a kickflip front blunt in the middle, it's gonna be really difficult
and
to beat him.
the Yuto trick, the Nollie 270 switch feeble.
Wow. I can't wait to see the
unreal.
score on that. Even with 2 falls, that has to be a great score.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see how this shakes out. Ryan DeCenzo is still sitting on top right now. But geez, I mean, I was just kind of tweaking out a little bit there. There was no like just a casual
Dead
ollie over the
space.
hip. It was
None at all.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Wow,
he got
look at
edged
that.
out by Yuto last year. So,
78.33 with those falls. So right now moved into second place. And up on top, Ryan DeCenzo with an 87.33, which leads us into our number 1 qualifier, the Japanese machine, Yuto Hiragome.
yeah, and Yuto just edged out Kelvin Hoffler last year. So this is an intense battle between these two.
If he can keep his nerves in check, he has the potential to win this basically hands down. I mean, that's how he skates.
100%.
So relaxed. It's unreal. Look at this, coming in with a lot of
Such
speed.
difficult tricks. What's he going for? The 360 to flat. Oh. We saw him make that every time.
I like the
qualifying.
hustle though. Really going for it.
Yeah, now Yuto. Now that he has a fall, he has to add in some extra difficulty. See what he does. So Nollie heel up into the 360 flip.
That drop is huge. So to be able to take that kind of impact so comfortably is amazing. There we go. Nollie 270 switchback lip down the rail. Making his way across.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That is very uncharacteristic of Yuto right there.
Yeah.
Big spin front board. I don't know if I've ever seen him fall on that.
You think he got rattled by Kelvin's run before him a little bit?
Very possibly, and I've never seen him fall that hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually he just kind of dances out of it.
So Yuto, unfortunate couple falls, our number 1 qualifier. But we have a lot of faith in him here in the booth. I mean, just by virtue of the way he's skated the past few years here, it's big things expected from him.
Yeah, there's a lot of his line was in his qualifying run, and I think he's going to have to switch things up. If you take notice of Kelvin, it's a totally new look at the course, and I think Yuto needs to surprise the judges to get in his typical 90 range.
right there.
The sack. Harsh one. Yeah, Yuto's got to mix things up a little more than creating the same line he did for qualifying.
Well, currently in 5th place, Yuto Hiragome, a couple bails on his first run, but he gets 2 more. So now we go back to the top of the order here. And